130 to go in the Daytona 500 as the green flag goes back in the air. Inside lane is Alex Bowman. He's got drafting help there from Bubba Wallace. Topside, a couple of Team Penske Fords. Joey Logano with Blaney on his bumper.
Logano with a small advantage as they race into the banking at turn 1, but that's not going to last. Bubba Wallace with a tremendous shove in the back pocket. Oh, they're piling up back in turn number 2. Scattering down to the apron, a number of cars spinning. Looks like Chase Briscoe may have gotten a piece of that. The pole sitter down into the infield grass. Jimmy Johnson's got a piece of the action as well. Looks like Ty Gibbs got a piece. Denny Hamlin comes limping by on the apron. It looks like he's dodged a bullet for the second time. Riley Herbst has got some damage on the right front corner as well.
Caution on the speedway. The third one of the Daytona 500, Kyle Busch with damage as well. Everybody coming up through the gearbox, Dave, and it looked like all heck broke loose from mid-pack on back.
Yeah, it really did. Kyle Busch now pulling away. He looks to have gotten away relatively unscathed. Unfortunately, the same cannot be said for Helio Castroneves. Right rear corner of that car badly damaged. It is crab walking down the back straightaway. Chase Briscoe just drives by. He's got some damage on that pole-sitting Bass Pro Shops machine.
Ross Chastain with that significant damage on his race car. Now Jimmy Johnson's able to continue on. Rusty Wallace is taking a look now at the NASCAR TV replay. They just got the green flag going down the short straightaway, headed off into turn number 1. Rusty, what did you see?
It all started when Daniel Suarez up there behind Ryan Blaney had to check up. He just got a good run on Ryan. He checked up, and when he did that, it was an accordion all the way behind him, all the way to the back. Everybody started checking up, and that's what caused all this wrecking.
And a lot of cars spinning to the bottom of the racetrack. Looks like Martin Truex Jr. may have gotten a piece of that as well. We also talk about Kyle Busch getting a piece of that. And really, you're along for the ride when someone gets checked up. But I will tell you this, Helio Castroneves has, he's had a lot of unexpected experience and unwanted experience about crashing race cars. He had Prodham in the duel Thursday night, and he also had several crashes in the ARCA Menard Series race yesterday, and he finds himself a victim of circumstance trying to get around, and obviously getting spun around there in turn number 2. We talked about Ross Chastain being involved. Let's get an update with Alan Cavana.
And he just pulled in his pit. Some of his tires are up. He's got some flats, though. They're immediately looking at the left side of the car. They've got the secondary jack ready just in case they need it. But right now, they're just assessing the damage. They have the pieces ready. Lots of bare bond, a lot of tools that they're ready to work with. Right now, the engine's off. They're going to try to get the hood up. But right now, they're assessing the damage before they go to work on it. Tough moment for Ross Chastain in the 1 car because the hood's now up and they're really attending to the right front of the car. We'll monitor as they work on it.
As he was limping the car to pit lane, the right front wheel was not even rolling. It was just being drug along the pavement as he made his way into the pit box. Tough break for Chastain, and a lot of these other drivers. We'll recap it for you here in a moment. Pit lane is closed at the moment, and Joey Logano didn't matter. He's coming to the pit lane, and Steve Post is hanging out down there. Here comes Logano your way, Steve.
And not sure they're going under the hood of the car. I was monitoring what was going on with Chase Briscoe, and we'll have to check, but they're going under the hood of Joey Logano's car. So Logano under the hood of that car as they work on the right side of the engine of Joey Logano's car. So we'll check and see if we can find what the problem is, but a tough break. Joey Logano has dominated the first portion of this race, and right now he's here, and now they're looking on the left side of the engine of the Joey Logano Ford.
Tough break for Logano. From our vantage point, Steve, we saw a crew member take the side window out, hop inside. Looks like they're messing with the